This video is sponsored by Cake Wallet, the easiest open source wallet to store Bitcoin, Monero, and Litecoin securely on mobile and desktop devices. When buying, selling, and exchanging crypto or trading for gift cards, Cake Wallet ensures privacy and security, giving you the keys to your coins. Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to the Daily Zest. I'm your host, Randi Hipper, here again on a lovely Wednesday. We are midweek. Hope you guys are enjoying your week so far. Hope you guys are ready for the show. We have some Donald Trump NFTs to break down. Liz Warren on another tangent, which she is insane. This woman is delulu. The definition of delusional, if you could look up delusional and Google it, a picture of Liz Warren does pop up. I could assure you that. Make sure, again, you guys smash the like, subscribe to the channel, and share this stream out with friends for the delulu. Also, make sure to check out our lovely sponsors, both Cake Wallet and Market Cipher. Links are in the live chat as well as the description. Make sure to check out. Make sure to use code missteencrypto or code Zesty for 20% off at checkout. Sorry, guys, I am still sick, and I'm sorry if I sound bad still. But we're gonna get after the show today and just like talk about everything that's going on because there is so much. You lost me for a second. That's weird. I hope everything's okay on TikTok. Back to business. Yes, I agree. Truth Seeker, nice to see you on TikTok. Again, we have over 100 people on TikTok. Smash these likes, fam. Give me a follow. Share the stream. All right, let me say good morning to my beautiful people on YouTube. We got Randy, we got Wick out here, Brokoshi. Oh, Pickaboo, Pickaboo. I see you, bruh. I see you, Pickaboo. We got Mr. Yee, Mike Vollmer, Justin Eubanks. Oh, sheesh. Hi, nice to see you, man. Colin McKenzie, what's up? Hero, nice to see you as well. My girl, Alexandra G. What a beautiful person she is. What a beautiful person. She's like a top-notch mod. She's sharing all the links in the chat. And we need the mods, man. We need the mods to share as many links as possible in the chat. And I am looking to maybe add a few more mods coming up. So we'll see how this all works out. Randy, Emma's in the chat. Emma's
You're welcome.
Oh, shoot. I needed that emotionally.
Oh, hi there, beautiful. Romantic face, romantic face, romantic face. 0.00100000 BTC.
Oh, Mr. Anonymous, the neutral third party. I appreciate that. I needed some positivity. Dogebowl, shout out to Dogebowl, because Dogebowl told me on X this morning and said, you know what, like, I don't know if I'll be able to make the stream. I have someone I got to take care of. And shout out to Dogebowl for taking care of others. I appreciate him. Oh, Savage Bruce, nice to see you. Hans, good morning. Hans, are you new to the stream? I have great mods. Yes, I do. I have great mods indeed. Great mods indeed. They share links as they should. They're beautiful people. Always so sweet too. And they're very patient. I'll say that. JKB, new here. What's my intro? Hello, I am here to talk about Bitcoin, crypto, and the banks and all the news that has to go with that. And if you want to see videos, charts, and everything, I suggest you hit my PFP link in bio. Go to youtube.com/missteencrypto. That way you'll hear everything and be a part of it. Michael Bunnell over there, nice to see you. Welcome to the stream. Tom Allen, good morning to you. Colin McKenzie, I think I said hi to already. Bullduck is in the chat. Nice to see you as always. Who else? Chadwick's Racing. So many emojis. Yes, we have a lot of emojis on the channel. And I know someone mentioned, oh yeah, Hero said no rave emoji. We don't have enough members for that. I think it said like 20 more members, but once we get those members, it needs to be more. So I don't know. I guess like a big amount of members, probably more, so I can add more emojis. Probably over 20. YouTube lies to me all the time, but I'm sorry about it. I will add it eventually when I could. Automatic Beats, good morning to you. Pirate, what's up, man? Joe Harvey, good morning. Happy Wednesday to you. Rud Putz. Oh, shout out to Rud Putz. I see in the chat is a member for 8 months. So already 8 to the moon. Woo! Oh my gosh, Alexandra G just gets to 10 memberships. What a queen. We love her. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Welcome to the Zesty fam, everyone. Sheesh, I'm so excited. That's awesome, man. Thank you. Digibyte to $1 and he'll buy a private island. Listen, Digibyte's amazing, bro. What's up, Farmer on TikTok and on YouTube? So savage, so savage. Sharam, good morning. Hand slow transition to rave. I'm so dead. You want to rave? I know you want to rave, Hand. MK, nice to see you. D&B, always good to see you guys. Sending love to you. Robert Curry, hello, nice to see you. Welcome everyone everyone to the Zesty fam. Make sure you spam those member emojis in chat to show them off. Dave P, what's up? Oh, Paulie P is in the chat. Paulie P, I've known since the beginning. Paulie, weren't you at my first meetup, at Ben's meetup? Weren't you there, Paulie? I believe you were. Shout out to Paulie P. Always has been there from the beginning. I basically grew up a Paulie P, a part of my Zesty fam. Sack Nasty. Now that's how you start a nasty day. You're awesome. Shout out to Biomex Tony and everybody in the chat. I see Billy became a member. Billy, I was on his spaces last night, so shout out to Billy and the fam. And Redman was also a host last night with Tony and Billy. Crimson is in the chat. What's up, Marty GTO? Welcome to the stream. John Germain, Lifer Adam, what up? Ovalbor, nice to see you. Mellow Fellow, always great to see you too. Lazarus in the chat. Oval, giving Emma the eyes emojis.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Oh, shoot.
Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
The queen of fabulous and dedication. Copy Randy's work ethic and you'll succeed.
Thank you. Oh, sheesh, 10 more memberships. Woo! Oh gosh, we are pamping this morning. We are freaking pamping. I'm so excited. Oh shoot. Yo, if anybody, speaking of super chats and such, please, if somebody has contact with 3 Diglets, please tell him to come here. He gave me a $100 super chat yesterday, and he wanted an emergency rave with Tom and I didn't see it until I was off, and I was like, oh my god. And I felt so guilty. I was literally so upset about that. So if someone can call 3 Diglets, that would be great. I couldn't find his Twitter yesterday. I was going to DM him. Daddy-O, nice to see you. Daddy-O's also an OG Zesty fan member. I appreciate him very, very much. Pickaboo, throwing all the emojis. Umar L says, first timer. Welcome to the stream. Hip it up for Umar. I appreciate you guys. French Toasters in the chat. S-Dog, what up? All right, guys. We are killing the game. Sheesh, I am so excited right now. This is amazing. I need some love this morning. Cuzzy, nice to see you. Welcome to the stream. Is it Cuzzy or Koozie? Can you let me know? 1 for Cuzzy, 2 for Koozie. Can you let me know in the chat, my friend? Because I don't want to mess up. I want to treat you with the respect you deserve, you know? French Toaster said I did a good job on Billy's last night. I appreciate that. I feel like I sounded horrible. Like, at night, I feel like I get more with the colds and stuff at night. So I hope I didn't sound horrible. But yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. It was a good space talking about habits, building habits, and how to maintain them and everything like that. I think it was something that people should really listen to. Oh, shoot. Oh, yeah, that's just because of the rain. All right. Thank you guys for all the love. Oh, shout out to Dan, Dan Ruggs Vegas. He gave me a super chat before the stream even started, $2 super chat, and he was like a +1 for Mr. He NFTs. That would be very interesting. Also, make sure you guys are entering the chat. Again, smash these likes, subscribe to the channel, share the stream out with friends, so that way we can get 125 likes, 100 live viewers. Joe, so this is not actually a live stream. People do that all the time. Of course this is a live stream. Hello, Joe. French toast and coffee sounds yummy. I love French toast. And I don't really order French toast out. Like, I have to make it myself. So it hits, you know? Who else? TikTok wasn't around when I started crypto. This is cool. Oh, that's awesome. I have 6 fake accounts of you. Yeah, there's a lot of them. I'm sorry. Hi, Brian. Nice to see you. Welcome. Do you think Doge and Shiba will ever make a comeback? Have you been watching the Doge chart, man? Yeah, Doge is making a comeback. Doge has never left. Shiba, I can't really tell you much about, to be honest. Memory Man, nice to see you in the chat. All right, guys, we're going to get into the news. We did a lot of intros today because we have a lot of beautiful people in the chat. I love a lot of beautiful people in this chat, like Tyler on Gaming. Welcome, Tyler. What up? What else? All right. Oh, Sri Rama's in the chat, too. Hello, friends. All right. Let's get after it today. We have 69 people watching. Let's make sure we get 69 likes and then 100. Woo! All right. Let's get after it, guys. We have some things to talk about, so we're just going to do it. We're going to do it. Okay. So we have some rich people, of course, that say they like cryptocurrency. And, of course, someone like Cantor Fitzgerald, CEO, says he likes Bitcoin, but he's a maximalist, yet he likes Tether. So is he really a maximalist? Let's dive into what he said. We see here that Howard Lutnick, the CEO of Wall Street broker Cantor Fitzgerald, said, quote, "I am a fan of crypto, but let me be very specific. Bitcoin. just Bitcoin. The other coins, they're just not a thing, he said during an interview. He also said that he's a fan of Tether, one of the largest stablecoin custodians. He said, I am a fan of the stablecoin called Tether. I hold their treasuries, so I keep their treasuries, and they have a lot. And they're saying Bitcoin's value comes from its decentralization, something it hasn't struggled with, unlike Ethereum or other layer ones. He said the only asset people could have held with where no one can take it is Bitcoin. He said with Tether, you can call Tether, they'll freeze it, alluding to the recent freeze of wallets tied to sanctions. Now, of course, it's not just Bitcoin. And we see when a lot of people like him come into the space, of course they talk about Bitcoin first, because it's kind of like that safe haven where you talk about Bitcoin, no one can really tell you you're wrong for it. Obviously, there's things like Litecoin, which is basically Bitcoin, cheaper, faster, and has the longest running blockchain with no downtime. So people will be talking about things like Litecoin. They will be talking about things even like Digibyte down the road. But of course, they're going to start off with Bitcoin because they feel safer that way. You can't really be a maximalist if you like Tether, though, because obviously Tether started on Ethereum and is on many other blockchains as well. So if you like Tether, you're not a maximalist. Tether, again, and stablecoins in general is very tricky because, of course, they're a great medium of exchange. They bring hyper-dollarization to the world and give people access to the dollar that may normally not have it. However, they are controlling. They could freeze your account and make sure that you don't spend your money if they think you did something wrong, which could be used in the most wrong way possible, where just in the traditional financial system like PayPal with their misinformation policy, they could just shut you down because you said something that they don't enjoy. When you're looking at the overall crypto space, we're hearing this narrative about Bitcoin, crypto. It's unsafe. It's for terrorists. It's all for this illicit financing, which we know is proven wrong. And the fact that it keeps getting spoken about absolutely blows my mind because it has been debunked, like I said, so many times. We could look back in history, though. The same people that are telling you Bitcoin is bad, it's unsafe, and it's too risky are the same people, the same companies, the same publications that said this about Apple. Apple stock went live, technically yesterday, in 1980. So yesterday was one of the anniversaries for the IPO launch of Apple stock. What did they say about Apple when it first came out, the IPO? It says Apple Computer set to go public today. Massachusetts bar sale of stock as risky. So they were saying that Apple, investing in Apple, one of the biggest companies in the world right now, was too risky back then. Why did they say that? Because they want to push back innovation. They want to push back technology until they can't anymore. And we see with the rise of the internet, the computer's age, when Apple, again, was first starting, they didn't want people to have the internet because they were able to find out information cross-border, reach to people all over the world without intermediaries and without that censorship. Sorry. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Back to what I was saying, I apologize. But that's exactly why they didn't want the internet, because it was being able to bridge that gap between people and information. Same thing with Bitcoin. They don't want Bitcoin because it cuts out intermediaries. It makes information spread faster. And they don't want that. They don't want information. They don't want value transfer without them being involved in it. Whew. Now let's talk about some Bitcoin ETF news. Give me a moment. More water, less coffee. I get it, dude. Like, sheesh. Struggling out here. I'm sorry. I feel so bad. All right, let's talk about Blackrock. Now, Blackrock is now inviting participation from Wall Street banks to get involved with their ETF. We see here a change to the mechanics of BlackRock's Bitcoin ETF opens the door for Wall Street banks, which face restrictions holding cryptocurrencies to play a key role. BlackRock recently made it so authorized participants, a vital part of the ETF ecosystem, will be able to create new fund shares with cash rather than only with cryptocurrency. They're saying regulated U.S. banks are unable to hold Bitcoin themselves, and it would enable the likes of JP Morgan or Goldman Sachs to act as APs to the BlackRock ETF. The cash AP use in this case, or the process, can be exchanged into Bitcoin by an intermediary and warehoused by the ETF's custody provider, as per a memo filing related to a November 28th meeting involving the SEC, BlackRock, and NASDAQ. Oh boy, we see a bunch of banks getting involved. They want to have liquidity and all of the above. It's very interesting to see that, oh wait, maybe you could exchange some cash, whatever. But what I don't understand is that they're saying banks aren't able to hold Bitcoin themselves. But how come since at least 2021, JP Morgan has been offering Bitcoin and Ether exposure to its clients? That doesn't make sense. Two, what other thing doesn't make sense to me is that the likes of JP Morgan, they get to have their JPM coin since 2019. And it transacts up to $1 billion a day. So obviously they have exposure to blockchain technology. They're saying they don't have access to Bitcoin and crypto, which again seems to be a little bit untrue. Whew. Before we jump into Liz Warren, because I'm going to lose my mind about this woman, I see that Bitcoin's having a little bit of a pump, so let's check in on her. Bitcoin is currently at $41,700 right now, $41,700, up 0.5%. So we see we're trying to make a move, and hopefully we could bullishly engulf 2 days ago's candle, because that was a little bit scary. But just checking in on Bitcoin, we are seeing a little bit of a move, and we'll see if we could crack 42K on stream. That would be great. So we'll be watching that. We'll be watching that. Now, we were talking about Liz Warren and how absolutely delusional this woman is. She tried to put out this bill called the Digital Asset Anti-Money Laundering Act of 2023, which essentially she wants to take away peer-to-peer transactions. She wants to shut down wallets. She wants to have KYC requirements for unhosted self-custody wallets, which again is physically impossible because crypto, the basics of crypto, Liz, your crypto is not stored on the app. It's stored in the blockchain. And those recovery phrases are generated from a standard. And that standard you could do and generate your own seed phrases yourself. So it's interesting to see her ideals. She honestly has very questionable ones as well, because all of this is making you think, okay, so if she's saying she doesn't like unhosted wallets, then does she not like me having cash in my physical wallet? That's unhosted. No one's watching what I'm doing with that. Oh, someone wants to put cash under their mattress. Is that a crime? She's trying to make it one. And it takes away your rights. You should be able to have life, liberty, and property. We should be allowed to own what we want. We should be allowed to own Bitcoin. But she wants to stop that. Here's what she said about CBDCs. This is something that will just confirm everything for you.
So, in theory, a digital currency issued and backed by a central bank could provide the advantages of cryptocurrency without those risks. The Federal Reserve, a trusted institution, could provide a digital version of cash to the public that is secure, stable, and accepted everywhere. So let me ask you, Professor Menand, what role could a central bank digital currency play in reducing these kinds of risks to financial stability?
So a well-designed CBDC could serve as a public alternative to these cryptocurrencies and potentially crowd out their usage. In contrast to private digital currencies, CBDCs would be sovereign, non-defaultable money. They'd be cheaper to use, and they would not be subject to bank run dynamics.
Right. So that's very helpful. Thank you. So
what did she just say? Liz Warren goes, oh, we should have CBDCs because these bring benefits to the economy. a stronger financial system and the opportunities of central bank digital currencies. So this guy that she's asking, oh, professor, could you tell us why CBDCs are so great? She's saying that, oh, they could be dispensed everywhere, that it'll be accepted everywhere, which is exactly what they want to do now, and that's why they're eliminating cash at certain places. So if you go to a restaurant, for example, a lot of the time now, they won't accept cash, but cash is legal tender, so they should be accepting it. They want you to do contactless payments, and that is the road to make you compliant with extra fees and extra manipulation and extra control over your finances. This guy, this professor, said that CBDCs could eventually crowd out the use of cryptocurrencies. No, it will not, because it's not cheaper, like he said. Bitcoin, yes, the fees might be a little high once in a while. Ethereum as well. But that's why we have other cryptocurrencies like Litecoin and Digibyte. That is why we have decentralized proof of work cryptocurrencies that are cross-border, that are censorship resistant, that have no intermediaries. Because we need money that belongs to us. We need to protect our value. We need to protect our data. And CBDCs are not that. And the fact that she's advertising for central bank digital currencies means that she is not a capitalist. She is not wanting us to live in a democracy. That is control. CBDCs are the exact same things that China is using right now to implement their social credit score. So as far as I'm concerned, she's going down that road. And maybe you could say the C word, the communist word, because it's exactly what China is. And that's exactly the technology she's advertising for. She has a horrible record with passing bills. None of the bills that she proposed have passed, by the way. I'm hoping that this isn't the first one. She's trying to be subtle. Her goal remains the same. It's to control you, control the American people, because only people like Liz Warren can make around $200,000 a year and have over a $70 million net worth. It doesn't make sense. She gets to ride on her private jets. She gets to eat the best of the best. But we're the ones that have to struggle, deal with the inflation, deal with her control, and deal with the obstacles she throws our way so we can maintain our freedom.
Thank you. You're welcome.
You should be resting and getting better, but we both know you're too dedicated and stubborn for that. We appreciate everything you do for us in the crypto space. Your unwavering drive never goes unnoticed. Heart, heart, heart.
Thank you. I do try. I know everyone's telling me to sit down. I can't sit down. I'm not capable of that, but thank you. Liz Warren is trying to eliminate your freedom. And if she's advertising for CBDCs, she's advertising for other countries. She's advertising the anti-American ideals. If you're an advocate of CBDCs, you are anti-America. You are anti-freedom. And that's exactly what's going on here. And it's a shame. It's absolutely a shame. And I really hope that people could stand up to her, because all she does is spread lies and deceit, but never gets corrected. Because how far can you go when we could correct her on X? We could correct her on this show. But then she gets to say whatever she wants because there's no one that's going to stand in her way and tell her she's wrong. And you know what? People say that she's stupid. She's not stupid. She knows exactly what she's talking about. She knows what Bitcoin is. She knows the power of Bitcoin. That's why she's advocating for the anti-Bitcoin, anti-freedom, which, again, you shouldn't be an American politician. You should not be advocating for the American people if you're not advocating for them, if you're only advocating for yourself. And that's exactly what she's doing. She advocates for herself, Gary Gensler, and all the people that decide to work against us every single day instead of protecting us like they should. Thank you, guys. Oh, gosh, you guys are so wonderful on TikTok. I appreciate your love. I appreciate it. It's our job to point out the corruption. Absolutely, Digibyte me. Absolutely, and that's what we're doing. Life, liberty, and property. Never forget your inalienable rights. We have over 80 likes. Let's get 100 likes, guys. Let's pamp it, guys. Let's pamp it up.
You got to pump it up.
I don't trust Liz Warren. If I ever got to speak to her, it would be a great conversation, I tell you that. Now, I want to talk about what's really rocking the space, and that's Donald Trump. Donald Trump, whether you like it or not, he's releasing his third series of NFTs. I have a few opinions on the NFTs, and I have a few opinions on Donald Trump. Politically, I don't care. Crypto-wise, I have some opinions, and I'll give that to you now before I go into the whole NFT spiel. Trump, he has talked about Bitcoin in the past. It wasn't the nicest thing. He's releasing his third round of NFTs. Both previous collections have sold out. If he's releasing NFTs on Polygon of all things, which is great, good for Polygon, good for the tech, all of that, why has he not, on his campaign trail, 1, talked about his NFTs, 2, talked about Bitcoin, and 3, CBDCs? If we are looking at a presidential candidate, we need someone that's going to protect our rights, that's going to protect our liberty, which is exactly what Bitcoin does, and the dollar does not, and CBDCs do not. Not once on this campaign trail has Trump brought up Bitcoin. Not once has he brought up CBDCs, which are something that is so important. And CBDCs, if he does not bring it up, that is concerning. Because what if he gets in office and enacts it? That's not good. We need to hear from all candidates on what they think about Bitcoin, how they're going to take care of the crypto space and the tyrannical ruling of Gary Gensler, Janet Yellen, and Liz Warren. We need them to tell us that they will ban CBDCs once they come in office, just like Vivek Ramaswamy did, just like Ron DeSantis, and pretty sure Rob Kennedy said the same thing. We cannot allow our freedom to diminish. Trump, he's a businessman. Of course he wants the dollar to succeed, and he's a bank bro. He wants his dollar to succeed because he has plenty of it. He needs to advocate for the people, and the dollar is not for the people because Trump may be rich, but a lot of us are. Majority of the country is not. And we are struggling because we're going in to the grocery store and paying $10 or more for a dozen eggs. That is robbery. The American people are being robbed every single day, and Bitcoin is the thing that can save it all. Donald Trump unveiling his new mugshot NFTs for his third collection. We see here he announced his new $99 NFTs, and those who buy 47 Trump cards if elected next year will get to have dinner with the former president at the Mar-a-Lago and receive a piece of the suit he wore for his mugshot when he was arrested in August. So we see here he has a video. Let's play his video. This is his website, collecttrumpcards.com, if you would like to check it out. Here's his little video.
Your favorite president, Donald J. Trump, with some very exciting news. My last 2 Trump digital trading card collections sold out in just hours. And now I'm back with my latest series called the Mugshot Edition. I wonder where that came from, the Mugshot Edition. 47 all-new stunning cards, and here is the best part. I'm doing 2 important things for my Trump collectors. For the first time, we're creating a real physical Trump card. Purchase 47 digital cards and we'll mail you a beautiful trading card. It is an authentic piece of the suit I wore when I took that now famous mugshot, and it was a great suit, believe me, a really good suit. It's all cut up and you're gonna get a piece of it. I'll be autographing some of them. A true collector's item. This is something to give to your family, to your kids and your grandchildren. With the purchase of 47 of the Trump digital trading cards, you will also be invited to join me for a gala dinner at my beautiful Mar-a-Lago, my home in Florida. You've perhaps heard of it. It's become a pretty famous place. We just had our first dinner for my collectors, and we had a lot of fun together. That was a great evening. That was a fantastic evening. Some people call these cards pop art or modern art. I wish I looked as good as I do on those cards. That I can tell you. They give me muscles where, believe me, I don't have them. I wanted to keep my Trump digital trading cards at the same price, $99 each. So go to collecttrumpcards.com. It's really easy to buy. They sold out incredibly fast the last time, and I think the Mugshot Edition will sell out even faster. So don't miss out. Go to collecttrumpcards.com. Go right now and collect your own exclusive piece of American history, and we'll all have fun together. Have a good life.
So there you go. Those are Trump's new NFTs. You will get a physical piece of his suit that he wore when he took the mugshot. Melania actually has had NFTs in the past as well, his wife Melania Trump. So if you guys want to go check that out, they are $99 and you guys could go do that. They accept on the website, it actually says, we accept credit cards and crypto. Like I said, Trump needs to talk about this on his campaign trail. It's weird to me that he puts out these NFTs, puts out a video, but no way, shape, or form has he talked about cryptocurrency on his campaign trail and how he's going to handle that in the future. Not only were we the only ones talking about it, but it made it to late night TV with Jimmy Kimmel Live. Again, if you guys are on TikTok, PFP link in bio, so that way you could see all the zest I'm showing here. Listen to Jimmy Kimmel. And honestly, Jimmy Kimmel, I'm not going to give my opinion on him. People might get upset about it. Here's Jimmy Kimmel.
Biden and Zelensky were busy trying to sell Congress on funding for Ukraine. Our former president is looking for some funding, too.
Hi, everyone. This is your favorite president, Donald J. Trump, with some very exciting news. My last 2 Trump digital trading card collections.
We're going to fast forward. Give me a second. We already watched this. Wow, he's really playing the whole thing here. All right, go.
Oh, what a deal. Wow, these cards. So the cards cost $99 each. If you buy them all 47 of them, for the low, low price of $4,653 plus tax, you will get a postage stamp size piece of the suit he wore on the day he was arrested for the 4th time. And he's calling it the most historically significant artifact in United States history. Isn't that something? There are only 13 original copies of the Constitution, and only who knows how many fabric swatches from a triple XL fat guy suit.
Some people call these.
I believe you. What is going on? I mean, our former president, this genius just reinvented garbage pail kids.
So don't miss out. Go to Collect Trump. We'll have fun together. Have a good life.
We're trying. You won't let us. He is the most shameless person in the history of the world, probably. By summer, you'll be able to buy his adult diapers out of a vending machine. That's how... The website is good, too. It has an incredible quote. Trump says, the people that are buying these Trump digital trading cards are new friends of mine more than anything else. And then we get to meet some of these friends who were lucky enough to get invited to a dinner with Trump at Mar-a-Lago, including Poon S. from Singapore, Martha N. from Ireland, Carl E. from Estonia, and Jumo G. from Australia. Wow, Carl E. and Jumo G. were there? Sounds like a hell of a party. They have reviews of the dinner, rave reviews. Alan F. of Florida said, oh, black trumpet mushrooms with white Trump wine. I came alone. No kidding. You don't say, Alan. I assumed you'd be crawling with lady friends. But go back. The president called us collectors, part of his family. Oh, man, poor Eric. You know, he never heard that.
So Jimmy Kimmel, as usual, he's not a Trump fan, so he had to sheesh on the whole thing. But he didn't mention the NFT part of it, and he just decided to mess around and find out, essentially. But NFTs are going mainstream, and we do see, obviously, that it's catching the attention of people like Jimmy Kimmel and TV such as that. We have had NFT coverages on, I think, Jimmy Fallon in the past with the likes of Paris Hilton and others like that. And there will be more. This is the start of something huge, the start of something big. Obviously, people are going to continue talking about Trump. They're going to continue talking about his NFTs. And these are the digital artifacts that we will be looking at in the future. And whether you like Trump or not, these are going to be absolutely huge, whether you buy them now or later. Oh, shout out to Papa Tom in the chat. Much love, Papa Tom. Hope you're hitting the gym and wearing a nice tank top to let your stuff free flow, you know. Wow, look at Donald Trump. I don't, like, imagine, like, you buy his NFT and you get his freaking suit in the mail. Honestly, I'm intrigued. I'm not going to lie. I wish I could pick up some of those NFTs just to get the card and everything like that. It's history. What are you going to do? Whether you like him or not, this is what he's doing. Always, again, waiting for him to bring this up on the campaign trail. And if you think, actually, I want your opinions in the chat. Do you guys think Donald Trump is going to endorse Bitcoin, crypto, and NFTs during his presidential campaign before the election? 1 or yes emoji, or 2 and no emojis. Brogoshi sides and politics aside, those NFTs are primed for nice gains. I agree 100%. That's why I'm saying whether you like him or not, these are huge. There are NFTs everywhere free. What are you talking about? NFTs are not a scam, DJ Techno. Okay, let's step back and relax for a moment. They're just digital. They're digital images that are stored on the blockchain, and whether you enjoy them or not, they're not going away. Trump NFTs, all these car companies, Mercedes, Porsche, all of them have NFTs. So if they were really a scam, why would Nike, Adidas, and all these people be involved with NFTs for years now? And a lot of the time, you don't even know they're involved. So they wouldn't be involved if it was bad technology. 90% of cryptocurrencies are a scam. Listen, do your own research. Of course, there's 22,000 coins. Not all of them are going to work out. That's the nature of the game. But that's why you do your own research, you stick in your convictions, and you see what's going on. All right. Again, make sure you guys smash these likes and share this stream out with friends. I see we're a little volatile here with the viewers. YouTube hates when I hit 100. They're like, no, she got your viewers. Oh, gosh. All right, so let's get 125 likes. I know we have 104 right now. Whew. All right, let's see what's going on with Su Zhu from 3 Arrows Capital. We have some news about him today, which is very, very interesting. And he's going to be facing questioning in Singapore in the hunt for his assets. 3 Arrows Capital co-founder Su Zhu for the first time faced questioning in Singapore court about the crypto fund's collapse, giving liquidators their best chance yet to gather information as they seek to recoup billions of dollars for creditors. The 2-day court hearing this week required him to respond to lawyers for the liquidator Teneo. People familiar with the matter said. Lawyers sought details, including how the fund failed and the whereabouts of the assets, asking not to be named as the proceedings were private. The questioning was approved at the court in the city-state earlier after Su was arrested at the airport in Singapore on September 29th and jailed for 4 months for failing to cooperate with the task of winding up 3 Arrows. He's set to be released this month based on standard provisions for good behavior. We see here that it imploded in 2022, stoking a $2 trillion crypto rout as the spate of other collapses in the crypto sector. We also have the other founder, Kyle Davies, that's failing to cooperate meaningfully with their probe and seeking to recover $1.3 billion from both of them. Teneo estimates creditors are owed roughly $3.3 billion overall. Hopefully we get some clarification on Su Zhu and what's going on here. But 3 Arrows was viewed as the largest and probably one of the most successful hedge funds in crypto, and we obviously see how that worked out. Su Zhu was on the run. All of them were on the run, and they were trying to figure it all out. But obviously, they got caught in the act. They tried to escape, got picked up, and that's about it. So bad actors, of course, are always being wiped out from the space, and we honestly need that to happen. So always do your own research, stick in your convictions, and understand what you're investing in. And where you're storing your money, of course. Which leads us into Huobi, which is now HTX, and Poloniex, which are associated with Justin's son. We know HTX had an issue. Poloniex hacked the bridge for the Huobi HTX bridge. Destroyed. We see here that Justin's son says that funds are 100% safe. Now, Justin's son, he's been tying up in a lot lately. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm questioning how real and authentic he's being right now. This was after a $200 million hack. Justin's son said that assets held on HTX and Poloniex are 100% safe after last month's hack that saw more than $200 million siphoned out of both exchanges. They both opened withdrawals for certain assets, although several altcoins remained locked. Bitcoin and Tron are the 2 assets that could be withdrawn. This led to both tokens trading at a premium on Poloniex over the last few weeks, which meant users would have to take a haircut of up to 10% to liquidate their asset and withdraw another. This came after hackers stole $114 million out of PolonieX's hot wallets, and this was followed by $97 million being stolen from HTX and blockchain protocol Heco Chain, apologies. Right now, Poloniex and HTX have recovered from the hack. We're resuming tokens one by one, Justin Sun said. I think HTX, we already resumed 95% in terms of USD worth of assets. On Poloniex, we assumed around 85% in terms of USD value. He said, also be aware, since we have already recovered all of the loss of tokens on the platform, on HTX and Poloniex, 100% of assets are 100% safe. Even though in terms of the exchange itself, we need to basically earn those profits in the future. But for customer assets, and it's 100% safe. An HTX spokesperson said the recent outflow represents a small fraction of our total reserves, and HTX remains in stable, healthy operations. Would you look at that? This is why you have to make sure you take your crypto off of the exchange. Please, if you have crypto on an exchange that you are not willing to lose that, if this exchange messes up, goes away right now, and you say to yourself, oh my sheesh, I needed that crypto, that meant a lot to me, it was a lot of money, then you take it off. You put it in a wallet. You store those recovery phrases safely offline. And if you have to send that crypto back to the exchange, you always have the option to do that because of the permissionless, amazing nature of cryptocurrency. However, once you put your crypto on the exchange, you are trusting them, just like you trust a bank. Do you trust the banks? Do you trust the exchanges? My personal opinion is heck no. So please do your own due diligence. Please make sure you're being good to yourself, because that's the whole point of this, is being good to yourself, taking care of yourself. Ken is saying that he took funds off of Qcoin last night. Let's talk about Qcoin, actually. Qcoin made a deal with the New York Attorney General's office, and they're going to pay $22 million and exit New York to settle the state lawsuit. So they're going to exit New York to settle. I live in New York, and I can tell you it's absolutely horrible what they're doing here. Qcoin agreed to pay a total of $22 million and terminate access for users in New York State. This was filed on Tuesday from the Supreme Court. State of New York County showed Qcoin will refund $16.77 million to New York customers and pay $5.3 million to the Attorney General of the state of New York to settle charges it violated securities laws by offering tokens, including Ether, that meet the definition of a security without registering with the Attorney General's office. Let's pause for a moment. How could they say that ETH is a security when PayPal has a regulated stablecoin that's on Ethereum? It doesn't make sense. Gary Gensler in the past has said Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash are commodities, not securities. Why in the world are they saying ETH is a security when it was never even written that it is? This is why it's so frustrating, because there are no rules for crypto. They can't say that people failed to register, that it violated these securities laws, when there are no laws to begin with. What they're doing is just robbing people like they did with Library, financially wipe them out so they couldn't operate anymore. They want to do that to Qcoin and every single cryptocurrency business. Meanwhile, what are the banks doing? All the illicit activity in the world, but they get to pay a fine and they get to move on because they can afford it, because they're all part of the same club. This Latita James is ridiculous, and she filed this in March, the lawsuit, and she said, I want to update all of you about our latest compliance action. Qcoin has reached a settlement solidifying our commitment to compliant operations. How can people be compliant when it's not actually possible to be compliant? When there are no rules? This is corruption. This is fear-mongering. Qcoin will be back. All of these exchanges that they are banning will be back. This is why we have to fire Latita James. We have to wipe out the New York Attorney General's office. Fire Gary Gensler. Fire Liz Warren. Fire Janet Yellen. Tell all these old people to go home and take a nap and maybe learn how to use their phone. Because I guarantee you, they don't tweet. They don't send their own emails. They don't even know how to use social media. I guarantee these people have never, besides Gary Gensler, have never done a crypto transaction or did anything in DeFi in their life. All they do is criticize it, and they're not stupid. They know exactly what they're doing. They just want to scare you, make you think that crypto is not here to stay, that they were going to kill it when it's not possible. There was another hack yesterday that hurts my heart, genuinely, and that is OKX DEX that suffered a $2.7 million exploit after proxy admin contract upgrade. Let's take a look at what happened. OKX DEX suffered a $2.7 million hack on December 13th after the private key of the proxy admin owner was reported to be leaked. We see here blockchain security firm Solomis posting on X that OKX DEX encountered an issue, and the issue began on December 12th at approximately 10:23 p.m. after the proxy admin owner upgraded the DEX proxy contract to a new implementation contract, and the user began to steal the tokens. At approximately 11:53, the proxy admin made another upgrade, and the user continued to exploit the tokens. We see here that the attack may be the result of the key of the proxy admin owner being leaked. We see that DEX was subsequently removed from the platform's trusted list. We see here that the OKX DEX said any user losses affected by the hack will be fully borne. Oh, shoot. Make sure you guys are aware of what's going on with all of these DEXs and with these bridges, because this is what happens when we have new technology, and it's basically in experimental mode. So I would really keep track of everything that's going on. And if you're using a DEX, if you're using a bridge of some sort, make sure that you use it. You make sure all your transactions go through, and you do a test transaction first. That's what I love to tell people. Please do test transactions. If you're doing a DeFi move, if you're making a swap, whatever it is. Even I like to, when I'm sending cryptocurrency from one address to another, sometimes I do a little test transaction, like $10 or something like that, depending on the gas fees and the feasibility of what you're using. Send like $10 first. Do a quick little swappity-do. See what you can do first. See if it goes through. And then you can move the big money. Don't do one transaction and just throw it all out there if you haven't used this technology before and if you're not confident. Always do test transactions, please. Doesn't happen on Cardano. What does happen on Cardano? Peter, let me be your crush. I don't know. I have a lot of fiancés on this channel. Mike Williams, 100% smart move. Thank you. Trump NFTs is another grift worth nothing now. I don't think they're worth nothing. And I don't know if it's particularly a grift. But yeah, I guess you could have your opinions on it for sure. Either way, love him or hate him, that's it. For you to recommend, what are you asking me for a recommendation for, my friends? Ben Pilling, do you mind clarifying that? All right, let's jump into the market recap. Let's talk about the market. Let's not be grifters. No, let's not do that. Let's not grift. What's up, Crabman? Brokoshi in the chat. Ken, nice to see you. Ken, David G. All right, we have some beautiful people in the chat. Oh, Will, corruption at its highest level will have to become a banana republic. Listen, man, it's a struggle. It's a struggle with the corruption, and it's absolutely horrible, and that's why I rant about it every single day, and that's why when I hit 100 viewers, then YouTube doesn't like it. Or Myth, nice to see you. Welcome to the show. All right. I think I got everyone. Hi, Tim, Dubai Money, JD Club, all you beautiful people. Thank you for coming. What's up, Rick? Scott Watson in the chat. Bradley in the chat. Wadi too, yeah, said, you are trying to help us. The government says they are, but they're not. Josh said, nice to see you. Vince, nice to see you. All right, I got a lot of people in here, and if I didn't say hi to you, make sure you say hi to me. Oh, Red Robles said, hey, lady. Hello, Red. Nice to see you. Welcome to the show. Let's go into the market recap. We got Beam that's up 17%, still mooning out here. Hex is up, ELF is up, IOTA, all of that, HBAR, all these things. Let's take a look at the overall Bitcoins. All right. We have Bitcoin still trying to make a move to 42K, $41,871. We're at our high for today, up 0.95%. I'm hoping that we could crack 42K while we're on the stream. Taking a look right here. The VWAP was below the zero line, but looks like she's making her way up. So if we could see a nice little move, some curvatures up over that zero line, that would be ideal. red dot was printed. Seems like that did work out to an extent.
You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
Aww. That's cute. That's cute. We also see the RSI is coming into like this neutral territory, giving us a little bit of volatile signs, but looks like she wants to inch back up as well. Honestly, we bounced off this 40.1, which is great. People were looking to maybe fill in this gap, maybe at 39.7. I'm a little nervous if we break below 40K, what would happen? But if we bounce off that 39.7, come back up, that's ideal, that's beautiful. But even bouncing off this low of 41.1, or 40.1, apologies, that's amazing as well. And if we could work our way back up steadily and head over to our next resistance, which is 44.7, and tap that, go through it with confidence, that would be ideal, because you look back to this point right here, and when we had this major rejection, it was an issue. But when we went through it with confidence, it brought us to our all-time highs. Looking over here at beautiful Ethereum, $2,221, 0.88% in the green. We see here that we had a red dot that played out. RSI a little stagnant, but looking to go towards that neutral level. The VWAP looking to come back up as well. Same thing as Bitcoin, essentially. Price action looks relatively similar as well, where we kind of bounced off this 2120 almost as support, which is nice. We were looking almost to come down to that full resistance here at 2123 specifically. We went right above it, bounced up, which was great. Yesterday, we were around hovering that level. This morning, same thing. But now we're looking to push as well, and we want to make sure we can get up to this level again of 2340. I'm telling you guys, it's a very significant level, 2340, because it was a major rejection here, and it's critical to make that sure that's not resistance, but is now support. So we're looking to make that support once again. Let's look at Litecoin, $72.74. She's so beautiful, Litecoin. Look at Litecoin, how gorgeous. I was a little nervous because we had a low of $70.14. I was nervous about $69. I didn't want it, man. I didn't want it. We had like a little cup and handle that started to play out, but then we rejected the 200-day SMA when Bitcoin started to dip. So now we're struggling with that as well. We want to make sure we could go to $74 Litecoin and $76.19 200-day SMA. Neutral zone pretty much for the RSI. VWAP looks like she wants to head back up. Green money flow is still here. So we have some okay signs here. And hopefully Litecoin can make her way up, because typically she likes to make her own independent moves. And when Litecoin makes a move, it's typically something nice. Dogecoin below our resistance of 0.095, 9.5 cents. I'm a little sad about it. I'm not going to lie to you. I want to make sure we're above 9.5 cents. We tested, rejected that yesterday. We had a low today of below 9 cents, 0.08983, which again, I want to stay above 9 cents. I want to make sure we can head towards that 10 because it's a psychological level. As you can see, same things pretty much going on with Dogecoin, except that this VWAP still looks like she's making her way downtown, not walking fast, but running fast, faces past. She's homebound, and hopefully she's homebound to come back up after that. But we'll watch out to see what happens here with Dogecoin. Just seems like the typical, we had a nice run up, sideways trading, kind of consolidating here, and that's not a bad thing either. It's really not. Wyckoff, so anyone really thinks she knows how to trade? A skull emoji like you're so dead. Listen, Wyckoff, I never claimed to be a trader. I'm not a trader. I look at charts. I look at important levels. I don't tell people when to buy. I don't tell people when to sell. And I don't make stupid calls. So let's hold back a little bit, just a tiny bit. And maybe we could be friends. Maybe we could be chill. But I'm just telling you levels and what I'm seeing on the chart. I'm not making any calls. I'm not telling you what to do. Okay. Emma, are you on TikTok? Do I have a mod on TikTok right now? I think I have a mod on there. Emma, hop on there if you could. Mike Williams, when do you think the Bitcoin ETF approval will be? Honestly, I don't know. It's Wyckoff. If you're having an issue, then that's okay. You don't have, I'm not trying to cause issues with you, man. We're trying to keep it positive in here. I don't know when the ETF approval is going to be. It's all good. I do think eventually it'll happen, but it's all theater to me. So whenever Gary Gensler feels like getting his sheesh together, that's when he'll do it. The Clam, tell me about Cardano. I could do the chart for you if you would like. I could take a few requests. Trolls on TikTok? Yeah, TikTok is all right. Mostly it's positive over there, but sometimes people like to get spicy. What was I doing? Okay, hold on. Oh, Mike, thank you for the roses. I appreciate it. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. Let's see what's going on. H-bar breaking 8 cents. Yeah, we can look at H-bar. I'll look at H-bar. Let's see. H-bar, H-bar, bar, bar, bar. All right, H-bar. H-bar, ooh, okay, yeah, see, now I know why you're talking about. Oh, it just tipped down, too. I was going to say we're at our highs for the day. I literally just saw it go from the top of the candle and create that little wick there. But we were just at 8 cents, which I guess is a little bit of a psychological level almost. Up 5.5% about here. Green dot playing out, RSI moving, money flow moving, and that VWAP above that zero line. So she's looking good at H-bar. And we were talking about before, like how we want to make sure we're above this 0.073 cents. And it seems like we were a little bit under it, came up to 8 cents, and are struggling to maintain that. So ideally, closing above 8 cents would be great, and heading towards this 0.08399 resistance, just below 8.5 cents, I think would be the bullish goal. Bearish, probably sitting around this line, closing here, or heading back down to a few days ago's low, which is around 0.069 cents. Have I heard of Robinhood stocks in crypto? That's where you keep your NFTs. I didn't know you could keep NFTs on Robinhood. All right. Cardano. Let's look at Cardano, too. I know I was going to say I was going to do that, too. All right, Cardano. Oh, shoot. All right, hold on. Wait, didn't I have another line drawn out here? I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, I did. I don't know where it went. I know I definitely did it. It was like right here. What is this? Yeah. Okay. So we're looking over here. And how far does this level go back? I don't know. I don't think I have all the data here. I only have from 2021 on Coinbase. I should probably go on another exchange and look at this, but we're at some interesting points right now because the other day we had a wick high to this resistance here at like 0.063 cents, and that was somewhere that we struggled with, and we tried to test it over here with these wicks in May of 2022. Again, with the wick here later in May, like the last day of May, and then we tried again in the beginning of June of 2022 and rejected it and haven't been able to visit that level ever since, except for a few days ago. We did reject it pretty harshly. However, we are trying to make our way up to it now. So ideally, closing and hitting that 0.64 cents. So 64 cents, that's what I'm looking for. Closing there, that would be great. And bearishly retesting that 45 cents. If that were to happen, that would probably be crazy, but filling in that kind of the gaps that are here. And then we could probably look to other levels besides that, which I would probably say is around this 89 cents, which I don't have much data for beforehand, which again, I should probably look at another exchange for that. Do you think Binance has more data, guys? If you guys want to let me know that would be top-notch, Zesty. But yeah, 89 cents, that's like the crazy bullish scenario that I'm looking out for. Probably in the interim, having some tips around 79 cents. But it would be great to close right here. That would be amazing, especially because we haven't seen this for literally since June of 2022. So go Cardano, killing the game up 8.72%, currently sitting at 62 cents, almost 63. Someone saying Binance is dangerous. I mean, listen, man, you got to always do your own due diligence. And if you have crypto on an exchange and it's a lot of crypto that you don't want to lose, I always suggest you take it off the exchange and you self-custody everything. I don't trust anybody. I don't like keeping any crypto on exchanges. So I make sure as much as I could take off whenever I could, I do. And I put it in my wallet because I know I could always send it back. Clam said, thank you, crypto lady. Until next time. All right. Nice to see you, Clam. Thank you for the love and the support. You're awesome. Every exchange is risky, and so is the banks, man. So are the banks. Bitcoin trying to hit 42K right now. Sweet. Yeah, I know, man. I know. She's trying. She's trying. Literally still at $41,860. We're pretty much, again, at our highs for the day. Let's take a look at the minute chart. Let's see what she's doing over here. Do-boo-doo. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Yeah, it seems like Bitcoin, like she's picking up here, like on the minute. I mean, she had a really nice run up. It seems like it's consolidating now. It's hard watching the minute chart. I'm really not going to lie, because it seems like, you're always like, oh, has she topped out? Is it done? We don't know. We know that we went above our highs from yesterday, which is fine. I believe this was almost our high from yesterday. Our high from yesterday, what was it? No, maybe I'm wrong. Well, I know we had this whole dip yesterday, coming back, getting above it confidently, which is nice. Let me go back to the daily here. What was our high yesterday? Boop, boo-doo. Yeah, our high yesterday was just at 42K, which is nice. But yeah, if we could like go above yesterday's high, I think that would be absolutely amazing. Because yesterday was kind of neutral. We didn't do too much. But hitting 42K would be critical. Critical. I want to see what happens, guys. What do you guys think? Are we going to hit 42K right now? High at 420. I'm so dead. You guys are funny. They said I'll get back 40K, sad face. I mean, listen, a lot of people are calling 40K, but maybe it's done. Maybe it's finished. Maybe it's like I'm done with at 40K. We're going back up. Good news, my favorite stablecoin XRP has not depegged. That's actually really funny, Poyo. That's really funny. Andy S, ICP? Yeah, I'll do ICP. I'm thinking of doing like a later chart show too, just do some like requests and such. So ICP, actually really interesting what's going on with ICP. Oh, shoot. All right, let's talk about it. We got ICP, and we're at this level that we kind of had issues with in the past, but looking like we want to like make some moves now, like exactly the price we're at now actually is what I was looking for with ICP, which is $5.94, but also $6 is a psychological level. Like obviously the next whole dollar is always going to be somewhat psychological. And there's a bullish case level that I'm looking at too. Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Let's talk about that. So $5.94. We look like we want to test that $6. It looks like we almost did. We were at like what, $5.98 maybe? Yeah, it looks like that's what our high was for the day. We're sitting at it now. And now if we look at the past with this level, messed around with it. Whenever we went confidently below it, it was an issue. When we went confidently above it, it was nice price action. Again, here we were sideways trading with it October of 2022, rejected it, and that brought us to our downfall. Again, over here, trying to test this level, sideways trading for basically months over here, and then we finally rejected it again in May 6th of this year, and that brought us to basically our double bottom, which was, again, a little bit scary. Bringing our way back up now, confidently kind of made support here at $5.22. Hopefully that maintains, and testing this now. So hopefully we could close at this level, close at maybe $6 if she could really push, you know? Hopefully could close at $6. And then bullish scenario, $6.48, man. Because again, we messed with it here, but rejected it right here in May of this year, May 1st. And that was a huge issue. So make sure you guys watch out for $6.48, because this is something, again, we even had support, but then fell back through. And we were trying to establish that support here back in July of 2022 as well. So yeah, this is a very good level to watch. Very, very good level to watch. Let's do Theta. All right. Theta. Da, 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 da. All right. So Theta. Yeah, we were at a nice level here that we were watching too. What was this? $1.28? Okay, yeah. So let's look at Theta. $1.05 right now, down 0.76%. Christmas tree action, as I like to call it, when there's a bunch of red and green dots here, but we have the most recent red dot here that seems to be playing out. VWAP went below that zero line, but wants to head back up, and that RSI looks like she's a little stagnant right now. We're looking like maybe we want to have $1.05 as support. $1 is obviously a huge psychological level for most people. We established support at right here, 56 cents. Oh my gosh, Meninja. Meninja just gifted 5 memberships. Hip it, Meninja. Thank you. That's so sweet. Shout out to Meninja. What a king. What a king. But yeah, we kind of like went and established this bottom support here at 56 cents, went above the 200-day SMA beginning in November, and we wanted to establish this as support at $1.04. So obviously this was a huge issue in the past that once we rejected it in April, it was a little bit of a struggle. And it seems like we went up to this point of $1.16 and just came back down dramatically. Bullish scenario, we're looking at $1.28. Neutral scenario, we close right here at $1, at least above $1, significantly above $1.05. And then bearish scenario, 200-day SMA. But I really hope that doesn't happen. I'm hoping that we can maintain right here with Theta. Shout out to Theta, though. Theta is so savage. So savage. Oh, look at all these awesome people becoming members of the Zesty fam. This is what I like to see out here. Hopefully I can add more emojis. All right, let's see. Chris Hanley wants me to look at Mateable. Mateable? What's the ticker for that? Mateable. I only see it on PancakeSwap. Is this the right? Which one is it? Chris Hanley in the chat. My friend, tell me, please. Hashtag sad bears. Yeah, people are very sad. These bears are salty AF, man. Very salty, very salty. All right, I guess I don't know. I can't see. I don't see Chris Hanley giving me my answers in the chat. Sheesh, man. I think it's Mate, M-A-T-E. So I'm gonna assume this is it. Is this it? Because I can't do TA on this. This is pretty much in the. This is pretty much a dead coin. Let me look at the other one. I don't know. Is it this one? It's not what I just looked at. Yeah, I don't get it. Mate coin, or what was it that you wrote? Oh, Mateable. Yeah, Mateable. Yeah, I don't think I could find it here. Sorry, fam. Coin market cap? All right, yeah, let's look at coin market cap. All right, hold on. I'm looking. Mateable. All right. I don't see anything here. I still don't see anything on CoinMarketCap. Maybe, my friend, if you could send it to the Discord later, because I still don't see anything here. I got no results. It's up 78,000%. Yeah, I can't find it. I don't know where to find it. I'm sorry. Maybe you could send it to the Discord and the TA channel, and I could look at it tomorrow. Send it in the Discord. What up, CT? What up, Byron Miller? Thank you for being so awesome, he said. Thank you for being awesome, too. Thank you for being zesty. Fetch up 600% this year. We'll take a look at Fetch. Let's see if I could do Fetch. This is so Fetch. You guys remember Mean Girls? That's so Fetch. And then Regina's like, stop trying to make Fetch a thing. It's not a thing. All right, so we got Fetch out here. Wow, 5.79% in the green right now. Let's take a look at what's going on here. What's going on here? What's going on there? What's going on everywhere? All right. So it seems like this coin is like relatively new to an extent. I mean, it's out since 2021, so it's not like the newest, but very interesting. Very interesting price action. All right. So we have like some price action that obviously is going on here, which we do enjoy. We like nice price action. We like to feel zesty. We like to feel like this is a point in time where we want to like just invest and have like a lot of fun trading. So let's see what's going on. So I think ideally closing like above this level we're at right now. So we're at like $63, $63, 63 cents, 6% in the green. So looking here, we have some money flow that's coming in, Christmas tree action, but red dot printed. And then we made a sharp move to the other side with the momentum. Green dot was printed, VWAP took off, everything taking off. The RSI hasn't been this spicy since right here in January of 2023. And we see in January is when we kind of went above that 200-day SMA and took off to current levels where we rejected this 59 cents. And now we found it 46 cents as support recently on November 19th and are making our way downtown. Now, closing above this level, I think, is highly significant. And then probably the next thing I'm looking at is where we were really clammed up, which was 76 cents. This is the level I'm watching out for next. The most, I guess, zest or spice was happening here with the battles of the bull and the bears and buyers trying to defend that level. So bullish scenario, 76 cents I'm looking at to test one day. And closing here is the best case scenario, 60 cents closing above it or at this level and making sure we could establish that as support. Yay! Quite spice, I agree. Quite spice. Tomorrow is Emma's birthday, so I will be having Emma on the show tomorrow for a little while, and we'll be able to celebrate her birthday with her. My sister Emma is turning 18 tomorrow, so it's going to be very exciting. I'm very excited to celebrate with you guys. It's going to be a great time. You don't see it on CoinMarketCap either. Yeah, me neither, man. I don't see it. What's up, Joshua Barone? Welcome. Tim said Ice Spice. Yeah, Ice Spice went crazy viral. Someone said Solana, XRP, Quant, and Litecoin in 2024. I love it. I love it. Crypto Publish, what's up? Vince said, what's your view? Oh my God, that's a horrible question. That's a horrible question. I'm sorry, like to sound like that, but that's a bad question. I don't think that should be a question to begin with. Die Boy Leo said, greetings from the Netherlands. Greetings from NYC. Welcome to the show. Geez, these people on TikTok, sometimes they catch me off guard. I'm like, what are you asking me right now? That's crazy. Gosh. Let's see what's going on here. Welcome to the show, everybody. I hope I said hello to everybody already. I think, oh, hi, AB. I see you popped in. Nice to see everyone. Nice to see you guys. Guys, listen. This is an intense time in crypto, man. It really is. And I'm excited to see what's going on and what's going to happen next, especially with Bitcoin. What's up, Kevin? Bitcoin's actually still trying to test 42K, and I really want to crack this on stream, man. I want to see $42,000 Bitcoin on stream. We're at 41,941. We're at our highs for the day right now. We see a green dot. A green dot has yet to be printed here for a really nice signal here. Let's look at the minute chart. Oh, I'm not even showing my screen. I'm horrible. But yeah, look, we're trying to test yesterday's highs of like just over 42K. Oh, let's go, man. But it seems like we just printed a red dot here, which is scary. I don't like that. And the VWAP heading down, RSI's heading down. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. What is happening?
Oh, my God.
Come on, Bitcoin. Go. Bitcoin, go. Go, Bitcoin. Kill it. Take a look at HNT. Yeah, I could take a look at Helium. Give me a second. Helium, HNT. All right. Where was I looking at this? Oh, I remember I had this chart somewhere. Maybe, was it MEXC? No. Come on, man. Was it Qcoin or was it? Ah, yeah, I got it. It was on Coinbase. All right. So, technically, man, if I'm going to be honest with you, we're in price discovery, so I can't really give you the best of the best technical analysis, dude. Like, this is just a little bit difficult because, like, all right, I'll show you what I'm thinking. We're in price discovery. $4.87, up 2% about. Red dot printed, RSI still at all-time highs pretty much, and the VWAP is inkling downward, so I'm hoping that that could switch up a little bit. It seems like we maybe found support at $4.64. We tested it earlier today, but we're up now. So I would say we're still in price discovery. I really can't give you much. Then maybe bearish scenario testing $4.28 again. I'm really not sure. There's just not enough history for me to give you all the zest. So there you go. That's really all I could give you, man. Rick Hillman said, go! What's up, Rick? Tommy 2 liters, nice to see you. Joshua said, I'm out here in space. I'm in the metaverse, man. I'm in the metaverse. All right, guys. If Bitcoin starts to pump, I will be back. But I'm going to take a rest for now. I have some things to take care of today. Oh, my gosh, Kevin. Kevin, you're crazy, dude. Thank you for over 130 roses. You're killing the game over there. Sheesh, thank you. I appreciate that. Guys, this is a great time to be in crypto. Despite all of the crazy stuff I rant about and stuff like that, ignore Liz Warren. Ignore all these fools and delulu people out here that are trying to scare you. Please do not get scared of these people. They are here to instill fear. And honestly, if they want to really switch it around, hope is greater than fear. And I know that I am hopeful, and I know it's my conviction that crypto will succeed, and it already is. The fact that they're trying to FUD and say they're going to shut it down when we know that's actually physically impossible already gives you that hope, gives you that recognition, gives you that assurance that we are going to make it. This is the time where they're trying to fight us before they really join us. They have basically, if they have like they have 4 of their 5 toes in the door, not their full foot. 4 out of 5 toes are in the door with crypto, but they try to hold it back because they know they can't. They know that it's a struggle. They know they won't succeed. Keep calm, hodl on. Make sure that you don't care about crypto price unless you're a trader. Know that Bitcoin, the essential fundamentals of the space is to be your own bank, have money that no one can take from you, to take control of your value, to take control of your information and your data, to most importantly be your own bank, censorship resistant, no intermediaries when you're transacting. Keep that in mind. Have a great day. If you have crypto, take it off the exchange, put it in your wallet. Have an amazing day. If you haven't yet, smash the like, subscribe to the channel, share the stream out with friends, and if things happen later, you know I will be back to help you out and talk about all of it. Have a great day, and as always, stay zesty. Peace. Oh, also, make sure you guys are here tomorrow for Emma's birthday, her 18th birthday. We're going to celebrate tomorrow. See you later. Bye.